Good Monday morning, YouTube. Here at World Headquarters. Guys will be here in a few minutes. Move the start time back an hour today because waiting for some rain to pass. The rest of the week is supposed to be nice. So plan for today. Andy and I are going to run over to that little porch job we demoed last week. Hopefully he can get the blocks laid up on that. It's just some 8-inch split face. Hopefully this little bit of rain that's going on right now stops. It's supposed to be over by 9. And the other guys, I got a little where they tore out the wood deck. We need to get that formed up. That's just going to be regular concrete. And then tomorrow, hopefully Andy can start laying up that sign base. Wednesday, I've got mud ordered for the porch steps and for that little wood patio job. So gonna try and knock out 3 this week. They're all little, but it's kind of some screwing around with the blocks and having to let them dry overnight, go back, pour step caps, all that good stuff. So that's the plan for this video, guys. We're gonna try and get that stuff all done. Hopefully the weather will finally cooperate. This week's supposed to be all in the 60s. We need it to stop raining. And hopefully we can finally get in 5 days a week. Stay tuned, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We appreciate it. Trying to grow the channel big time this year. Okay, we are out here at this job. These guys tore out this wood deck last week. It was all wood deck all the way in here, all the way down there. You can see I got it painted out what we're gonna do here. This is all just gonna be regular concrete. The guys are gonna work on getting this formed up. Should be nice. I'm gonna run over to the job with Andy right now and get help him get those blocks up. I'll be bouncing back and forth between these 2 jobs. They're only half a block apart.
Just another day in the life. Nice.
That'll work.
Which way? This kind of looks like it's falling back.
It should. Yeah, it looks like it is. I don't know if that was natural or probably just sunk. Actually, that's a pretty good job because that tree hasn't molded yet.
barely got fall down with that. That is good enough for us. This is about good now?
Okay, so back out here at this little footing job. Right now, Andy is overlaying blocks at that little porch. I'll get you guys some pictures of that. Jason and Al are over at the little one I showed you this morning, working on setting forms. I'm gonna dig a little hole in here in the middle, get a pump in here, pump this water over into this field, and get this thing dried up quick. So the weather is not supposed to rain now until maybe Friday, so I'm gonna try and get this thing done and see what we can get going. Okay, everybody, we're out here at this little one. We've got our blocks laid up, got caps ordered. Andy's patching in a little bit of the block because brick because we couldn't match it. It was too old. Stuff's pretty cracked up and janky anyways, but we got our split face up. So tomorrow we'll be able to form our steps, get our caps. We got to core these blocks yet. Already got the rod in them, so they'll be nice and strong once they're poured. Just finished getting this done. Those guys are hauling sand to the little patio. Right now it's actually just behind us, about a half a block. So once we get this set, we're gonna go over there and help them guys finish getting ready. I got all the water pumped out of those footings, so I want to get that laid out tonight. Hopefully it's dry, and then tomorrow the guys can get working on that sign base and stuff. Stay tuned. Okay guys, it's a windy Monday afternoon. We're back out here at this job. Guys got her all formed up, putting some sand in. Getting her all compacted, checking the grade.
The first one? Yeah.
Got a thickened edge going on this side all the way around. We're gonna do vinyl expansion all the way along the garage, the house, everything like that. Get wire and everything. It's coming together nice. Tuesday late morning, YouTube. Al and Jason are over forming up those steps. Then they're gonna go put the mesh in that patio. Andy and I are out here, just got started on this block job, getting the first couple courses up, getting everything straight. So we're gonna keep working on this. Those guys are gonna keep working on that. Mud tomorrow, 8 o'clock for both of those jobs. Friday's calling for rain. Thursday we will hopefully get the stone and the caps on this one. And these 2 projects will be a wrap. 3 projects. Then we're on to a pole barn for Friday because it's supposed to rain. Stay tuned.
Ooh. That's some music, Al.
That guy's jamming over there.
Huh?
He's jamming over there.
No, it's up there. Isn't it?
It's the guy across the street.
Oh, they were playing music up here too. What you doing now? Oh. Al, what are you doing? Oh, we're gonna put that back in right now?
We got here to get the forms in.
Our buggy will fit in there?
Yeah.
We'll fit through there?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought our buggy wouldn't fit through there at first. I thought we had to wait.
No, I don't fit.
When are we pouring this? Tomorrow? Huh?
Tomorrow.
We found down here. Hold on. Let me get it down in there farther out. Yeah. So it'll sturdy it up all the way, right? Yeah, boy. Uh-huh.
That's nice.
Yes. This is when I used to work on the tugboat. I used to run one of them rammers. Right? They're like, damn, dude, you're the best rammer ever did. So I was like, yeah.
One of them rammers.
Rammers.
Oh man, that's
Uh-huh.
wow.
Tell me that ain't loud.
Motherfucker's snug.
Get that down. Look at that, bro.
See, that's nice.
Shit.
Something like that.
Alright, that is sick. See now. Let me see if I can get that down a little farther.
Well, ideally we leave it up like that because.
Oh no, we gotta screw it to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Something to screw
Yep.
to.
I was just thinking for this, but we can cut that whatever size we want. Yep. Yep.
Put your fingers
Yep.
on the inside there. What do you hit? There we go.
Just the lock inside here, I think. This thing. There we go. Fuck, fits perfect. Get that back in Look at the patio. It's like we drew it up that way, Al. I mean, that's so solid. I couldn't even have planned it any better. I really didn't think it was gonna look that great. Like, I mean, I had confidence, but we do have to cut this a little bit out. Oh, to mark that.
Right.
Yep. You are correct because the fence has to go in there. Sweet.